What if a 93-kilometer climate-controlled route could make walking and cycling more practical than driving across parts of Dubai? That is more than 2.2 times the length of a marathon. And Dubai wants to turn this massive route into a year-round environment for movement, exercise, and daily life. Known as the Loop, the project could create a completely new layer of the city where people, not cars, take priority. The Loop is a proposed 93-kilometer climate-controlled network designed for pedestrians, cyclists, and runners. Instead of adding another road for vehicles, the project would create a continuous environment where people can move without dealing with extreme heat, dust, and humidity. The idea is to make walking and cycling practical throughout the year, even during Dubai's hottest months. At 93 kilometers, the Loop would be more than 2.2 times longer than a marathon. Walking the full route at 5 kilometers per hour would take nearly 19 hours, while cycling at 20 kilometers per hour would take about 4.7 hours. Nobody needs to travel the entire distance, of course. The real purpose is to connect smaller sections of the city so that daily journeys can happen without a car. Dubai's summer temperatures can rise above 40 degrees Celsius, while the proposed indoor environment could remain around 23 degrees Celsius. That creates a temperature difference of roughly 17 degrees Celsius or more during the hottest periods. This climate control could remove one of the biggest barriers to walking and cycling in the city. A short outdoor journey that feels unbearable in summer could become comfortable inside the Loop. The project is connected to the idea of a 20-minute city, where daily needs can be reached within around 20 minutes by walking or cycling. Dubai's long-term urban strategy aims to make walking and cycling a much larger part of daily transport by 2040. The Loop could support that goal by connecting homes, workplaces, parks, shops, and other services through a comfortable, car-free environment. The planned network aims to connect more than 3 million residents to important parts of Dubai. That makes the project much larger than a simple recreational track. If even a small percentage of residents replace short car journeys with walking or cycling, the result could mean millions fewer vehicle trips every year. The real impact would come from repeated daily journeys, not from people cycling the entire 93 kilometers. The Loop is designed as a broader urban environment, with areas for walking, cycling, running, cafes, parks, fitness, and social activities. That means the route could serve several purposes at once. A person could use one section for commuting, another for exercise, and another for shopping or meeting friends. Instead of being only a transport corridor, the Loop could become part of everyday city life. Keeping a single building cool is relatively simple. Maintaining a comfortable environment across 93 kilometers is a much bigger engineering problem. Temperature, humidity, and air quality would need to be managed across a massive continuous space. The project therefore depends on efficient cooling and large-scale renewable energy systems. The longer the route becomes, the more important energy efficiency will be. The project proposes using 100% renewable energy, along with technologies such as kinetic flooring that can capture small amounts of energy from footsteps. A single step produces very little electricity, but millions of footsteps across a large network could add up. Solar energy, energy storage, and efficient cooling would still be essential. The challenge is making the entire system operate without creating a massive new energy burden. Walking is usually treated as something people do after reaching a destination. The Loop tries to make walking itself part of the transportation network. A person could travel several kilometers to work, a shop, or a park without entering a car. The climate-controlled environment could make longer walking journeys practical during periods when outdoor conditions make them uncomfortable. At an average speed of 15 kilometers per hour, a cyclist could cover 5 kilometers in about 20 minutes. A 10-kilometer journey could take roughly 40 minutes without traffic lights or extreme outdoor heat. That could make cycling a practical option for short and medium-distance journeys. The network would not replace cars everywhere, but it could reduce the need for cars on many local trips. Many urban car journeys cover only a few kilometers. People often drive because walking or cycling is uncomfortable, unsafe, or inconvenient. Dubai's extreme summer heat adds another major reason to avoid outdoor travel. A climate-controlled network could remove that barrier. If the route is safe, comfortable, and connected to the right destinations,
the car may no longer be the automatic choice for every short journey.
A 93-kilometer network is only useful if people can easily access it. The proposed concept has been associated with areas including Expo City, Jumeirah Lakes Towers, Al Quoz, downtown Dubai, Meydan, and Academic City. Future planning will need to connect residential communities with workplaces, schools, and services. A route that only connects major tourist destinations would have far less impact on everyday transport. Dubai already has roads, metro lines, cycling routes, and pedestrian areas. The loop could add another layer beneath or around the city, designed specifically for human movement. Instead of competing directly with every existing transport system, it could connect neighborhoods through one continuous climate-controlled environment. In simple terms, it could function like a 93-kilometer indoor street where cars are not the priority. The project also proposes vertical farming, which could allow food to be grown in stacked indoor systems. This would give parts of the infrastructure a purpose beyond transport. Dubai imports much of its food, while vertical farms can produce crops using controlled environments and less land. Combining transport, greenery, and food production could make the loop a more complex urban system than a simple covered pathway. The proposed system also includes the use of recycled water for irrigation. This is important in a city where maintaining large green spaces requires careful water management. Instead of relying entirely on fresh water, recycled water could support plants and landscaping throughout the network. That would connect the loop's transport goals with Dubai's wider efforts to use resources more efficiently. Most transport systems are designed to move people from one point to another. The loop could also become a place where people spend time. Parks, cafes, fitness zones, and social areas could turn sections of the route into destinations. That means the network could support exercise, commuting, and leisure at the same time. The journey itself could become part of the experience, rather than simply something to finish as quickly as possible. Building a 93-kilometer climate-controlled environment would require enormous investment. Construction, cooling, lighting, maintenance, and renewable energy systems would all create major expenses. The project would need to remain accessible if it is expected to become part of daily public transport. A futuristic network that only a small number of people can afford to use would not create the same urban impact. Renewable energy can power the loop, but cooling such a massive space will still require enormous amounts of electricity. Solar power, energy storage, efficient air conditioning, recycled water, and kinetic technology would need to work together. The project is ambitious because it tries to make walking comfortable while also reducing dependence on cars. Whether that balance works in practice will be one of the biggest tests. The loop is still in the planning and feasibility stage, but its 93-kilometer vision could create one of the world's largest climate-controlled walking and cycling networks. Instead of building more roads, the project aims to make short journeys possible without cars by creating a comfortable environment for walking and cycling. The biggest challenge is not only building the network, but convincing millions of people that leaving the car behind is the easier choice. If successful, Dubai could prove that the future of transport may not need faster vehicles, but simply a city where walking is comfortable year-round. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content.